Hi, I'm here at CoppiceGateFarm, which is where we're going to be doing our first outdoor church this Sunday, August the 2nd at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. As you can see, this is a lovely location. You can see sheep pasture in a couple of fields further down there. You might just be able to glimpse Noah's Lake on Chapel Heath just beyond. I'd like to tell you a little bit about what we're doing on Sunday and why we're doing it. Have you ever been on a walk maybe and something that you see prompts you to reflect a bit on the world around you? Or maybe something catches your attention in such a way that you find yourself pondering the beauty and wonder of creation around us. Or maybe just being outdoors, away from distractions, prompts you to want to pray. Now, I personally find, as a bird watcher, I have to avoid going somewhere that's got too much interesting wildlife. Otherwise, what tends to happen is I start praying and get distracted. Oh Lord, thank you so much for... Oh, hang on Lord, an egret's just landed just over there. I need to focus on that moment, back in a sec. Which, as you'll appreciate, isn't quite what prayer is about. Nevertheless, I often find when I'm alone in the countryside and there aren't too many distractions, I have this urging to want to connect with God and to pray where I am as I'm going along, just deep, spontaneous prayer, connecting with God. And it's because being outdoors can prompt that in us, can prompt that desire for us to connect with God, prompted by His creation. That's one of the reasons why I want us to explore doing outdoor church. It's all a bit experimental. It's a new way of doing things. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Bits will work for you and other bits won't. But if we can all share in this as on a journey, a bit of an experiment, a bit of a trial, then I think we could find this a really helpful venture. Now, there are a number of ways of doing outdoor church. One is to do what's basically indoor church outdoors. Now, we've done it before. We've done it a couple of times at Ashcott Playing Field, and it's really worth doing. But the reality is we live in a season marked by the COVID-19 pandemic, and there are certain restrictions on what we can or can't do. Even though doing things outdoors is far safer than doing things indoors, we still can't sing outdoors any more than we can sing indoors. That's just the current legal position. And therefore there's not much point in trying to do indoor church outdoors. We don't really gain much from doing that. Those who are the real advocates of doing outdoor church nationally are very keen to emphasise that if we're going to really do it, we should do something that's really quite different, where we actually aim to interact a bit with the environment around us, to use the environment as a prompt for us to connect with God. And that's what we're going to try and do with outdoor church this Sunday. So there are a number of stations around the farm, and the aim of each one is to encourage us to stop a while, to contemplate the world around us, and to use this as an opportunity to connect with our God, the Creator, who created everything that we see and who loves each one of us deeply and intimately. Now, the structure is very loose indeed. You may choose to visit all stations and spend time with each one, or you may prefer just to focus on 2 or 3, or you may decide to ignore the stations entirely and just to use this time as a quiet space, an opportunity to wander around in a prayerful way and to connect with God. It doesn't really matter. The aim is to connect with God, our Creator. So, when you arrive, whether from the Ashcott end or the Shapwick end, you'll be looking for signs for SWAT, Southwest Agility Training, because this is not just a working farm, it's a place where dogs are trained in agility. So you'll be going through this gate to park your car down in the car park there, and after you park your car, if you make your way from the car park along the lane to the main entrance for CoppiceGateFarm, we'll be starting our outdoor church on the decking by the lawn. So we'll start our outdoor church here on this decking, and this is a place actually you get wonderful views of the whole farm, and it may be that one or two of you who may be feeling slightly less mobile may even want to just spend the entire time here, because there's so much to see and to contemplate just from this spot. Now, we're obviously in the middle of a pandemic, and so I would ask you to be mindful of normal COVID-19 restrictions, respecting social distancing, using sanitizer. There'll be some at the car park when you arrive, there'll be some here on the decking, and you'll want to use sanitizer at least at the start and at the end. This is also a working farm, so you will need to keep to the paths. There are ditches around as well, it being somewhat at levels, and some of these are rather deep, so venturing too far off the beaten track is not an entirely good idea. Anyway, I really hope you come to Outdoor Church and really enjoy it. It's a new venture, it's exciting, and above all, it's another way for us to connect with our God, our Creator, who loves each one of us intimately. And I'd love it if you, when you come to Outdoor Church, you find something in what takes place that will connect you that little bit deeper to our Creator God. See you on Sunday.